Well, it's been a while since I recorded this. Hello, everybody. I'm Gavin. I'm a Zoroark Wizard. Last episode of Animal Crossing Wild World, we had a revolution, but now it's time for compromise. I wanted to say that so much. So I have Dobie here with me today, and I can't hold.
Hello.
Hello, Doe. What?
Hello.
I
Oh, that
wanted to
was
say that so much. I was like, if I have John on here, I have to have Dobie next, just so I can make that joke.
Oh, that was very well done, I have to say.
That was it. So, anyways, so I'm here with Dovey. So, what's up, Dovey? I think this is the first actual conversation I've ever had with you
Yeah.
outside of Twitter.
And you just have to make a Sephiroth joke, don't you?
Yes, I was just like, that's the only reason why I have you on here. Okay, I made a joke. We can end the episode off. Thank you guys for watching.
Oh, it's been a pleasure. So see you guys next.
Yeah, and I just
Yeah.
like, and just make it go to a black screen. Oh god! So last episode we had John, and we had like a giant sensor, and then like when he fucking did his intro, which was great by the way. That was crazy. But yeah, now we got Dobie, and I don't know what we're gonna do in this episode. We're just like most Animal Crossing videos. We just see whatever the special guest in the town is, and I can't believe I still have. Oh, then again, I can start buying stuff from Nook now because I have space. And hopefully we'll get more money, we'll pay off mortgages, we'll just do the generic Animal Crossing stuff.
Oh
So,
man, this game brings me back.
so Toby, I've asked everyone this, and I don't know. I actually asked John jokingly because I don't know if John actually has. Oh yeah, we did. We talked about that. But I jokingly brought John on because he played Harvest Moon. But have you ever played an Animal Crossing game? So,
Yes, I have played all the Animal Crossing games.
oh, I think you're like the first person to say you played all of them. Because like I tell everybody, I've never played the GameCube one, so that's the thing.
Yeah, I got that when it first came out. I had the larger uh, like it came with a memory card. Like most of the GameCube games were like 8 blocks or 11 blocks or 2 blocks. This one was like was it 59 blocks or something.
Oh
So it had to
wow.
come with its own memory card. And on the memory card, it actually came with like you could get NES games to play in the original Animal Crossing, like to put in your house and you could play them. So it came with like Donkey Kong and something else, I think.
Oh yeah, because I know like the original Animal Crossing, you can actually get NES games, which is actually pretty cool.
So it was the second game I ever owned that had a playable version of Donkey Kong as a like side game. So I thought that was very funny. The
Oh,
first
that's
being
cool.
Donkey Kong 64.
I didn't actually. Well, then again, I've never played a Donkey Kong 64. I haven't played a lot of N64 games now I think about it. I've just seen a lot of them. So let's use those. Just put on that turnip top. This is what it. I'm gonna look like this episode. A Viking wearing sunglasses, wearing a turnip. That's what I've decided on today.
And
We haven't
that's
talked.
Animal Crossing in a nutshell.
That's all you need to know. Actually, I could have done the turnips because I didn't actually time travel this time because, well, I didn't have to because it's been such a long time since I recorded a video. So to give you an
Play.
idea, when I recorded with, just for anybody watching that's curious, when I recorded with John, I think it was I want to say last weekend. I don't remember. I have to actually go check the recording, but I can do that later. But maybe on the screen, if people really care, I'll like put like I don't know something the same when I last recorded, but I don't remember. But yeah, so that's fun. And even though it says 9 a.m., like always, it is actually 9 p.m. Oh no, it's actually like what 10 o'clock now?
Yes, 10 o'clock now.
Oh wow. Well, that's now it's lying even more.
Well, to be fair, I don't think I've ever met a single person who has never ever time traveled in any Animal Crossing game that they've played.
I mean,
Like,
unless you're like dedicated. I mean, because the only reason I try not to time travel, but when I first got New Leaf, I time traveled to death. I was just kind of like, I can't wait to play this game, so I just kind of like time traveled like crazy. And now I New Leaf Town is probably just not dissolved. I was trying to look it's now just dead. It's like everyone there. This, if I go back to now, there'll be just skeletons on the ground and weeds everywhere. It'll be fun. It's like Animal Crossing, Hal. As a matter of fact, I was thinking about doing a bonus episode of this where I just leave it away for like so long and then come back to it. And so, how terrible. Because in Wild World, I think the game looks the worst when you leave your town alone.
Yeah,
'Cause
it looks like I don't know, just it turns into hell.
yeah, it turns into hell with weeds everywhere. There's like these flower things.
The the Rafflesia flowers that
Yeah, that you
just
could
don't go away.
you can't even get them out in your shovel. You're just they're just there.
Yeah, you have to get rid of all the weeds and then they go away
I actually
eventually.
didn't know that. Huh.
Yeah, it's like the only reason to have them is that they attract flies, I think. But
Oh.
yeah, there's like no way to remove them. But
So you want a bad town just to get one bug.
yeah, pretty
That's
much.
totally worth it.
Pretty much. At least in New Leaf, like when you can also get flies, I think, from putting like trash out or something. But
Oh,
like in the older games, you couldn't put trash out for flies, and it was bad.
I
Also,
actually
in New Leaf, you can have the beautiful town ordinance, which doesn't turn your town into hell when you ignore it. But
yeah, which is nice. I mean, there's
in
still
this,
like weeds, but it's not like it doesn't turn into total chaos.
yeah, in this game, however, there are consequences for time traveling.
There are consequences, and you will go to hell,
Yeah.
and you will go to Android hell.
The funny thing is that I don't like the most I've time traveled in New Leaf is maybe like I don't know a couple weeks back and forth, like if I missed something or if I like want to do something multiple times or whatever. But in Wild World, I would go like half a year of time traveling or just going around all over the place because I just didn't want to put the game down.
To be
And
fair, I think at one point when I first played this game, what I did was I did this really kind of cheap trick is where I made my DS like the year 2000 and I time traveled all the way to the max year to get like a lot of bells. I can't be the only one who did this as a kid just because it was like bored and I wanted to quote unquote get rich quick. I mean, who doesn't want to get rich quick? I mean, am I right, guys?
yeah.
But then I got an action replay and I was like, screw doing that.
Yeah, my little brother got an action replay, like a 3DS action replay, and he just gave himself a maximum amount of bells. I'm like, oh, come on.
You know, I should. I was thinking, besides doing actually that, I might sew up the other cheat codes with the extra replay for this game as a bonus video. Like the one where there's like one where you run really fast. And your character looks so funny in that running animation.
I can imagine.
I want to do I want to do a bonus episode on that just to show that off now.
Have you
Actually,
done anything in the series so far with Rossetti?
no, we have not seen City yet. I've
Is
been a very good boy.
yeah. I think this game probably has the best Rossetti.
Oh yeah, he does. I just remember him being annoying, but he's really funny though.
Like in the original game, like if you reset the game or whatever, then he would just yell at you and yell at you and yell at you, and it was like it was kind of frightening for some people, but like it would just be a bunch of
Wait,
yelling.
wait, 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 wait. Did he? Oh,
Surprise!
I was
Oh, Lobo!
that scared the shit out of me. I thought he moved out.
Oh,
I was
Lobo's
like,
awesome. Lobo was one of my favorite Towns members in New Leaf until he just decided to move away without telling me.
that's what I'm afraid of because I'm like all that work into
Yeah,
getting him in my town, and it all just goes to waste.
yeah.
Oh wait, you don't know the story. I feel like I have to reiterate the story every time I have a new guest. I sometimes tell some people off screen before we record, but because I guess I kind of feel like I'm redundant, so I'll try to make this as quick as possible. I mean, I don't mind telling you is that I think I've explained this for a lot of the episodes, and I feel like it's repeated commentary at this rate. But it's not like I'm trying to repeat the commentary. It's obviously because people don't know. You know what? I should probably explain that joke before I record anybody from now on. So
Nah.
this will probably be the last time for a while. So pretty much I stopped sending to get Lobo because I wanted a Wolf Villager. I actually always wanted a Wolf Villager when I played the DS version. Never got one until I actually was going to race my town. Then one was there after 7 years of playing this game. So yeah, I soft reset it 20 times to do this LP.
Yeah, yeah, I see like people doing that, and like I think the only reason why I never do that to get my favorite villager is because I forget, and like I already go through the point where I'm like, oh yeah, I choose a name and my look and everything, and I'm like, yeah, okay, start the thing, and then like like the second day I see people saying like I soft reset to get X villager, and I'm like, damn it, I forgot again.
You know the funniest part about that, about when I did it? I got a Wolf Villager in my first try, but I wasn't recording. So
Ah.
I was like, okay, maybe it's preset, and I just, I can record now, and now I definitely got the will built. And like, no, oh, what the is it? Oh, it is Sunday.
Oh, hey,
Wait, it's Sunday. Okay, it's been a
you're in the
week.
future.
It's been a week since I talked to Juan, and I did the last episode. Oh no, no, this hasn't been a week. I don't know, it hasn't been a week though. I think no, because I didn't do Juan on Sunday. I did somebody else on Sunday, so I already showed Joanne off. And as much as I'm tempted to actually buy turnips, I think I might be time traveling soon. So I think they're gonna go. Because I don't know if they go bad in Wild World if you time travel. I know in New Leaf they definitely do.
I think they go bad after a week.
I mean, because I know in New Leaf if you time travel, they instantly go bad.
Yeah,
But I'm not
here time traveling kills them too. I've believe me.
Okay, I believe you. Oh, I want
I
to see what the bear wants.
there
Stop
is a
talking to me.
reason why I never bought turnips ever.
I want to in this LP at one point sew off the turnips, but it's like,
No, when I buy turnips, two things happen. A, I either forget and I time travel and they all die, or
oh,
B, I buy them at let's say 90 bells a turnip, and then every day that week it's like, oh yeah, I'm buying bills for 40, buying turnips for 40 bells or 30 or 10. Like there is a
oh.
guarantee that it will always be at least half of the price of whatever I bought them for.
Yeah, you're supposed to sell them, I think it's like on Saturday or some like date and have a certain
It's
amount. Oh,
Lobo.
Globo, what's up, buddy?
Oh man, I miss you, Lobo.
Globo was cool. I want him in my New Leaf town. If I ever do like because I don't think I'll ever do like a New Leaf Let's Play. Maybe, but I don't know.
Hmm.
How each snail like aren't you? How dare you? Or I'll say how dare you.
I don't know. I mean, snails have tough little shells and they kind of
I don't.
go
That's a good point.
leave trails of mucus on the ground.
Oh, who
People throw
doesn't?
salt at them. Okay, you know what? Maybe snail like isn't such a good thing.
I mean, don't they eat snails in France? Is that how it works?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, it's just
like
you.
snails fried in butter or something.
Ugh, I don't know if I would want to eat that.
I would not want to at all.
I just realized we're in a biking helmet. We're like classic Animal Crossing up in here.
Yeah, you don't really see that helmet too much on people these days.
I mean, like the reason that's the only hat you had was just the biking helmet. That's so weird thinking about that now because it's like out of all the hats you can give the villager, I just wonder what they're thinking. Okay, we're gonna get a game where it's a Leibson. What should his hat be? Oh, we can make it a regular hat. No, I won't work. We
Well,
can make it like I don't know, a 10-gallon hat or something weird like that. No, that won't work. How about a biking hat?
see,
Perfect.
see
This guy's
my
hired.
my theory is that the villager in Animal Crossing actually had horns on his head, and he wore the hat to cover that up.
Oh my god, that reminds me of I forget what the comic's called. I want to say it's called something zombie. I don't remember what it was. I think it's like Awkward Zombie or something like that. But they did a comic about that actually. It was really funny. They showed like the beginning of Ico, they redrew it and they drew the Animal Crossing villagers, the other kid being thrown into the place.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, I could have actually caught these bees. I just realized that
Uh,
just now. Because in Wild World, I think it's the easiest game to catch bees in. But maybe we
yeah,
can try to catch another one. So now, if we take off the sunglasses, which I'll quickly do, even
you're
though I
going.
really don't want to, we can sew what you look like without it. You look really stoned
Yeah. At
and
least,
really kind of passive
yeah, at
aggressive.
least you could buy yourself medicine in this game. In the original game, you had to wait a day for that to go away, and everyone was just like, "Oh my God, did you get hit by a bus or something?"
Yeah.
It was just
Oh, Acorn, I can't drop you. It's already been 10 episodes. We gotta keep you around. I'll drop the watering can so I can put that in my inventory real quick.
stupid
Maybe
watering can.
stupid watering can. What did you ever do to me? You just saved the flowers.
Yeah,
Actually, I
we don't
wonder
need you.
if can you? There we go. I was gonna say because I wonder if you could equip the dandelion in this game.
And
Because
then you blow on it, and it goes
whoa.
woof.
I actually, while we're I guess in this episode, I can start off some of the aesthetic stuff. Like you get an apple and you give it to yourself. I can get it here.
But
You could eat it.
why can't you eat the acorn? So is the
You
apple
know, I
your
was gonna
town
try that
fruit?
actually just now. No, I actually got it
Oh.
in a letter,
Oh, okay.
and
So
I just kept it around. He's like my buddy. Like I forgot to put him away, but now he's just he's gonna be in my inventory for the rest of the game. I've already decided this. He's my best friend. I'm just like holding him in my hand, just stroking him. He's like he's all mine. Mine is he.
I'm your best friend, right? Of course you are.
Oh god, he's like a little cute acorn.
Like just take a Sharpie and draw a little face on it.
A swell. You can find. Sure. I'll buy your swell shirt
You're
oh,
such a good sport.
because I bought your shirt. He doesn't even care. Like I got stung by bees. He's like he just comes up to me, and the first thing he thinks is like, you know what? You were really badly hurt today. Here, you want to buy my shirt?
This shirt is good for bee stings, believe me.
You can use it as a remedy, and it'll be fine. You look
Ah.
great with it. As a matter of fact, let's wear the shirt right now. Cause I thought he was buying a shirt off of me for a second there. But let's see the swell
This
shirt. What
swell
we
shirt.
got? And it doesn't really look that. It
Not
looks really.
bad.
It kind of looks
Oh,
stupid
you
to
know who
me.
wears that shirt? I think Egbert does. This stupid
Does
chicken.
Egbert really? I don't know. I don't remember.
I remember it's like some sort of. Yeah, that's Egbert's shirt. Oh
Yeah, there
god,
we go.
it's
We got a close
horrible.
up of it here.
Do we really want to put a close up of the bee sting?
Yeah. Actually,
Why do they go for your eye?
we'll put the Amethyst shirt as my background there.
Like I've been stung before on like bees and stuff, and they always go for my legs or arms. They never go for my
I think
face.
I was stung by a bee once in the eye, and it was not fun. I think it was like when I was 6 or 7. I just remember, and it was like in a lot of pain.
Well,
But
then
I don't
that's
really
when you
remember it
learn
though.
to stop shaking trees.
Oh, I didn't shake trees though. I did. They just kind of went after me. I don't remember what happened.
It's Brewster.
Because Brewster would buy another cup of Joe.
Brewster's awesome. He's my favorite NPC in this game or in Animal Crossing.
He's really cool. I don't know. I like KK Slider. I don't know who I like more though, because Sable's really cute. There's a lot of cool villagers in this game.
Yeah.
I mean, in the
Well,
Animal Crossing
she's
game.
probably my second favorite.
I also really like Kix, but you don't see him until what is it? Not Wild City Folk.
City Folk. Yeah. I didn't play much of City Folk.
To be honest, City Folk is probably my least favorite Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I didn't really like the controls for it at all.
I just didn't really like because like all the events that happen randomly in Wild Worlds, they were pretty much you make them happen anytime in City Folk, and City Folk didn't really have that many.
Yeah.
Like it didn't really have that many random events, and even then, the actual program events I remember being that good, like the ones for like Christmas or whatever.
Yeah, I think like the only thing I liked better from uh the like in City Folk than Wild World is that I could actually connect to the internet and go to other people's towns. Like in Wild World, my DS for some reason just didn't like the internet, and like I tried getting like an adapter from Nintendo, like for like a Wi-Fi Bluetooth thing,
Oh, I
and
used to have one of
didn't
those.
didn't work. And I never was able to upgrade my shop to the maximum because no one ever visited my town. That
Oh,
was
that's kind of
sad.
sad.
Yeah. And
I
I didn't
feel
have any
bad for you,
friends.
Dovey.
I didn't have any friends with the game either.
And then years later, you would meet John,
Yeah,
and
well,
then
no, as soon as I found people that could possibly visit my town, Nintendo shut down the Wi-Fi
oh
connection.
my God, that's like this is. I feel really bad.
I was
Cause
like,
that means
come
I
on.
was like that's like recently too.
Yeah, I was like, oh, are you serious?
Yeah,
And
you
I
were.
can't do that on City Folk anymore either because it's a
I
Wii
was gonna
game.
say City Folk. Yeah, I was gonna say because I thought you were talking about Wild. Because Wild World, at least you can have like there's DS wireless, whatever
Yeah,
local wireless. But for City Folk, you're fucked.
yeah.
There's no way you can 100% that game
No, I'm
now.
going back to the original Animal Crossing where you would, in order to visit someone's town, you would take your memory card, bring it to their GameCube, stick it in the second slot, and then you could visit their town.
I didn't know there was multiplayer in the old ones.
Well, I don't know if there was multiplayer, but you could visit someone else's town at least.
Okay.
But yeah, you actually had to physically take your memory card there, which I never did either because none of my friends ever had that game.
Oh. Yeah, I kind of want to play the GameCube one a lot because I mean I've seen a lot of it, I kind of like it, but I don't know.
It's a really calming game.
It is okay. I'm just gonna sell these two things so I have a little bit more inventory space. Because what I need to do now is I need to actually buy some of Nook's stuff so I can actually upgrade. Because for the longest time I was boycotting him because he didn't sell anything I wanted. So I guess we'll buy some stupid things. I actually like the one thing he's buying on the left there. I don't know if it's in this game, but I remember if you like. Well, we'll see. Actually, if it works in this game, I'll sew it up. But if not, crackler cart. I can't speak.
Clacker cart.
Cracker cart. Well, I don't like it. I'll show why like in a second. But I also love how I'm so stoned. You just imagine just being stung by bees, but it hurts a lot. But afterwards, you're just high as hell.
I
You're just like, yo,
don't care
man,
anymore, man.
I can see the world, man. Those bees open my eyes, man.
Like seriously, dude.
That carpet looks kind of nice. Maybe we'll buy it.
Maybe. Yeah,
But my,
so I was saying a while back about Rossetti is
yeah,
that like so in the first game he just like yelled at you and it was kind of scary. In City Folk I never actually tried it so I don't know. And
I
in
know
New
in City
Leaf,
Folk, he has like a secret place where you get like the silver shovel, and
oh yeah,
it's like
I
really
heard about
random.
that.
Basically what happens is like at a certain time every 8 p.m. in the city,
All
there's a
right,
random chance that this
yeah, I never got that to activate. Like the sewer would open, like you'd be able to go through the barrier, wouldn't be there anymore.
yeah, the RNG on that is just crazy. But
Yeah,
anyways, continue on with your
but
story,
yeah,
man.
so like in New Leaf, after the first time he yells at you, it's pretty much just like you forget to save and he appears as like, what happened? You could just be like, oh, my battery died, and he's like, okay, don't let it happen again. He goes away. Like every single time, you could just completely avoid him yelling at you. Like they toned it down like crazy. But in Wild World with Rossetti, not only does he go on like a 20-minute tirade, if you do it enough times, and believe me, I have seen him enough times in my game,
Oh, I
uh,
had two in my original
he.
playthrough. So, oh look, we get
Oh God!
cockroaches.
Yay! They can be your
So
friends.
what happens when you don't play this game for a while? You get literal cockroaches, and unlike New Leaf, you don't get a fanfare if you kill them all, which
Yeah,
sucks.
it's just like you killed them. Don't be happy.
Don't
Uh,
be happy. Your world is dying.
yeah. So
It's decaying.
in Wild
Anyways.
World, if you reset enough times, he makes you type out an apology to him. He's
Oh,
like
I remembered that. But
he's
it's
like and it has to be exactly what he says or he makes you do it again.
I remember as a kid, I have actually I'm as a kid. I didn't read it. I was just spamming, and then that came up. And I just kept typing like random things, hoping he would go away.
Nope.
And nope.
Yeah, my little brother was playing my game and he ran into Rossetti like when he first started up. He was like, "I don't understand. He's been yelling at me for 20 minutes." Like, what? Why? He's like, he keeps telling me to like he's just like write an apology, and I am. It's like, well, you're not following what he says exactly. He's like, oh, but yeah,
It's
he just
annoying.
keeps yelling at you, and
It's funny, but it's really annoying at the same time.
yeah, like this game actually made you like I remember being like physically scared when I would forget to save. Like
Same
I
here, to
like
be
in
fair.
in in New Leaf, I'm just like, okay, yeah, I'll just skip through the paper. Like here, it like he got really upset at you, and you actually like you suffered for it. It's totally
Yeah.
fine.
It was I never when I first played I got like so I got so scared. Especially when I knew I didn't save, and I would always try to like run him or quick pause and then save, but it doesn't allow you. Kinda like, no, you had your chance. But yeah, if you what the thing about this is what I wanted to show. If you move it around it makes a little noise. It's kind of
Yay.
nice actually. As a matter of fact, we can get a little zoom in. But yeah, I was like, I remember when I didn't save, and I was like, I knew he was coming. I just got really scared. I'm like, oh no, he's coming. I have provoked his wrath.
like I, like there was I don't know if it actually happened in the Japanese versions or if it was just like a rumor, but like there I heard that for one of the games, if you angered Rossetti enough, he would just delete your save file.
Oh, I heard that too. I think what happened was I think that was true, but I think that they passed it in like future copies of the game. Don't quote me on that though. I'm gonna have to look into that later. But I've heard about that before. It's crazy. I guess before we end with this video, I'll check the lost and found, and we'll
I
see what we
love these
got.
guys so much. It's
Yeah, I
like,
need
oh
to
hey,
actually
is there anything
change.
lost? Yes, I'll take everything.
Oh,
Oh,
there's 10
okay.
things lost. What do we got? We got a broken post. Oh,
I,
this will look interesting. Pitfall. I'll just take one of these
I never
pitfall
take the
seeds.
pitfalls. I just leave them there.
I want to trap villagers. One day I will do that. I'll make an episode where all I do is trap the
You just
villagers and pit.
surround somebody.
I've actually done that before. Like I've actually like one time and I think it was this game or it was a City Folk where I literally followed the villagers. I entrapped them and then I just put pitfall seeds all around them. It was great.
Yeah,
I guess we can.
I did that to a villager that I despised once, and I think they left like a week later. It was
Oh
great.
God, that sounds funny as hell.
Yeah.
You know, I still have never changed my flag or town tune, and I just don't know what to change it to. The town tune I have ideas, but for the flag, it's just kind of like, I don't
Yeah.
know.
So one of the cool things I got the like the guide from Nintendo Power for Wild World when it first came out. I miss Nintendo Power guides, but like in the back of it, one of the really cool things it had was a whole bunch of like patterns to make. And they were like one was like a Pikachu head, like a Wario thing, like a Mario Kart stuff. It was like all sorts of everything. It was really
I
nice. Like
remember there was an issue, like an really old issue. I used to have this issue. I don't have it anymore. But there was an issue with Nintendo Power when Wild World came out, and they actually showed like how to make certain things, like how to make like the background of the floor of
mhm.
grass, so you can like put things like what if there was
Yeah.
like a monster's like footprint. Like it showed you how to make one of that. So it showed you how to make the grass background, and you can put it on
Mhm.
there. It was really cool. Let's show up this broken post while we're here. What
Yes,
do we got?
like the background for my like regular screen right now is like a Pikachu head mural. It was pretty cool.
So I guess we'll put the broken post in front of the toilet, because no one needs to go to the toilet. No one needs to use the bathroom around here. No, we're fine.
Nah.
We're fine. Who needs that?
I mean, to be honest, like nobody uses the bathroom in Animal Crossing ever.
So this is my house so far. I need another expansion immediately. So I think it's gonna be it. This is about a half-hour video.
Okay.
About. I mean, it's close enough. We can round it forward. So thank you so much for coming out here, Dobie. It was great.
That was my pleasure. This was very fun.
Yeah. So the next episode, I have like always. I don't even know why I said next episode because I just realized I don't. I never know what I'm gonna do in Animal Crossing. Actually, real quick, because I am. Oh no, we had Joanne. Never mind. I was gonna say I'm gonna check if there was a special guest, but no. So it was fun. Well, I've been Gavin. I'm a Zoroark wizard,
And I've been Sephiroth level 4.
and I'll see you guys later.
Bye.